The health activity that I have created is for 4-year-olds, specifically really great for that age group, or even 3 to 5 years old. It is about fire safety, and the materials that you will need is a book. The book is titled A Day in the Life of a Firefighter by Linda Hayward. That's the book that I chose. Really, any book that adheres to the age level or grade level that you choose. This could even be modified for an older grade if you prefer. And then YouTube video, Sesame Street and the FDNY Fire at Hooper Store. This video is specifically great for this age group. Sesame Street's really great to use. Also, you will need laminated object cards that contain pictures of objects that are hot or cold. You will need Magna tiles or a toy firehouse, a fireman toy or object, printed paper with prepositional words. This paper will be turned into a die eventually. For example, the prepositional words you could have would be above, beside, next to, in front of. For prior learning prerequisite skills, a pre-assessment would be conducted beforehand in order to gather information on what the students already know about fire safety, the kinds of phrases, words, vocabulary associated with fire safety. And some of the students may know what certain words mean already, and some may not. So it's important to take note of your students' pre-existing knowledge and how to build upon that. So the procedures, first thing you will do is in whole group, you'll read the book, and Linda Hayward, A Day in the Life of a Firefighter, and really pay attention to the words that you noticed in that pre-assessment that students were not aware of or didn't have as great of a working definition for that vocabulary word. Really point out those words, talk about what they mean, and also even give other examples. Next, you will hold up the laminated cards that each have a picture of an object that is either hot or cold. You will have the students separate them into hot or cold objects. You can do this on the board. You could do this on an anchor chart if you wanted to. Put them up on the board and then have the students place them on the section that they belong. And then talk about that. And then have the students get ready on the carpet to watch the video, the YouTube video, Sesame Street, on the episode where it talks about fire at Hooper's store. This is a really great video to show the kids because it talks about how Elmo is afraid of the firemen because of the elaborate, outfit that he wears, and the mask scares him, and the firefighter ends up telling him about why he wears all these things, for protection and to protect him from the fire. And he tells Elmo that, if he ever sees a fireman, to go towards the firemen, to not run away because they're there to protect you. And after that, you'll have the students play the game, Where is the Firefighter? Students will use the Magna tiles or other objects to make a firehouse, and they will play this prepositional word game by rolling the paper die in order to find out where the firefighter needs to go next. So you can have the students pretend that he's leaving the fire station, he needs to get there quick, there's an emergency, or you can have the students pretend that it's someone's house he needs to go into, there's a fire. And you could have, next, the students, they would each take turns rolling the die, and they would communicate with their partner which sequence of prepositional phrases would be the best for the fireman and his current situation, location, in case of an emergency.